Hey Golden Eagle fans, welcome to the Rewind, a debut of Golden Eagles athletics as we take a look last weekend as the men's and women's basketball team did battle against the St. Cloud State Huskies and the Minnesota Duluth Bulldogs. First we'll focus on the men's basketball team over their weekend sweep over the Huskies and the Bulldogs. Let's take a look. Early on in the game, Gable Smith with the block of Jace Kitchen. The Golden Eagles with the quick transition as Harrison Cleary finds Josh Collin for two. Golden Eagles lead 21, St. Cloud State 9. At the close of the first half, Chase Johnson finds Malcolm Cohen on the wing. The senior drains it as the Golden Eagles go cruising into the locker room with a 45-26 advantage on the Huskies. Early in the second half, Ben Jewell with the great vision finds his teammate Josh Collin wide open and boom shakalaka, the young man puts it down for the Golden Eagles. They're up 47-28. Sitzman driving for the Golden Eagles finds Nicolau in the corner. The big man gets it over to Cleary for a triple. 3 Golden Eagles 65-48. Minnesota Crookston closes out the huge victory. The Golden Eagles would take the momentum coming off a big win in this Saturday against Minnesota Duluth Bulldogs. Cleary with the great bounce pass to find Collins, and the Bulldogs aren't getting their paws on him as he gets the Golden Eagles out to a 2-0 lead. Later in the first half, Gable Smith controls the pass from Cleary and finds a wide open Darren Viken in the corner and Drano as the Boston native makes it 28-18 Minnesota Crookston. Still in the first half, Brian Sitzman with the ball. He gets to the lane and puts it in for a 48-39 lead. Now in the second half, Chase Knickerbocker finding his own shot as the senior pulls up for the jumper. The Annandale, Minnesota native sinks it and one, where he completed the old-fashioned, as I like to call, a three-point play. Minnesota Crookston goes on to win it 96-88 over the Bulldogs. Now over to the women's basketball team, who would come up against a strong Huskies team Friday as they were vying for fourth place in the NSIC North. Early in the first half, Odor in the paint, she drops back and it is true as the Golden Eagles pull within 13-12 of the Huskies. In the second quarter, Minnesota Crookston is down 29-21, but Paige Cornell on the drive, she kicks it out to Ashley Freund and she rattles it in from the corner to bring the Golden Eagles within 29-24. Now in the third quarter, Ashley Freund on the wing. The sophomore finds the freshman, Bren Fox inside, and Fox trots in for an easy two. In the fourth quarter, Michaels on the dribble. She takes it to the hoop, scores, and one. She goes to the line for the Golden Eagles and completes the old-fashioned three-point play to put the Golden Eagles within 65-45. However, the Golden Eagles couldn't close the gap as they fall 68-58. Minnesota Crookston looked to rebound Saturday as they came up against a very strong Minnesota Duluth squad. McWilliams finds a door in the post. She does a little dipsy-do and drops back for the jumper, and it is good. Minnesota Crookston takes the early 33-17 lead on the Bulldogs. Odor takes it to the hoop. She passes out to the wing where she finds wide open Kylie Post, who doesn't shoot many three-pointers, but she says why not and drains it to put Minnesota Crookston ahead 41-37. Now in the third quarter, Post gets it to Abby Gittender. The Waukesha, Wisconsin native goes in strong for the deuce to put the Golden Eagles ahead 46-44. Michaels gets it into Adore, who says sorry, I think this is yours, and gives it back to Michaels, where she sinks the triple to give Minnesota Crookston the go-ahead basket at 62-59. Minnesota Crookston would come away with the 66-61 win, only their fourth win over the Bulldogs since the 99-2000 season. They improved to 9-5 overall and 4-4 in the conference. This weekend, the Golden Eagles men's and women's basketball team head over to Northern State as they play the Wolves women's at 5:30, men's at 7:30 p.m. The next day, they head over to play the MSU Moorhead Dragons. Women's start at 3:30 and men's start at 5:30 p.m. I'm your host, Austin Sommerfeld. This has been The Rewind. Thank you very much for joining us.